This is our media evaluation for Broken Arrow by Pixie Mix. I'm Emma Kozlowski.
I'm Ellie Hutchinson.
I'm Sophie McNamara.
For our evaluation, we have to answer 4 questions, but for question 2, it's about our own ancillary tasks. So we're going to answer 1, 3 and 4 together. Okay, question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop and challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Right, so when we was researching different pop videos that already existed, we looked at Kate Nash, who's a pop artist, and we noticed that in her music videos she uses a lot of stop motion. In the video there was, because it's about a couple, there was 2 toothbrushes and it was edited together and they were moving together, and we thought that we could use this in our video because ours is about love like her video. So we got 4 letters, L, O, V and E, and placed them against the surface, and we mixed the letters up and then we filmed it stop motion and we moved them around so that it formed the word love, and we put this at the start of our video so it was like their relationship was forming and that the video shows it. We also showed it again with a piece of paper with a cupid and an arrow, and Emma's going to talk to us about this.
We use Cupid because he's the symbol of love. And from Wikipedia it says, in Roman mythology, Cupid is the god of desire, affection and erotic love. He's the son of goddess Venus and god of Mars. And in popular culture, Cupid is frequently shown shooting his bow to inspire romantic love, often as an icon of Valentine's Day, and he's now the personification of love and courtship in general. So we decided to show that as he was shooting his arrow into Ellie, but behind this image we had a picture of Alex breaking a pencil at IKEA, which shows a personification of him breaking the arrow before it got into Ellie.
Okay. Next we looked at 500 Days of Summer, a popular film from America. And in the film they go to IKEA and they're a newlywed couple, and they go around IKEA like laughing and joking and taking the mick out of the prices. And in one of the scenes there's a bed scene where they jump on the bed and they see a Chinese family in the bathroom?
Yeah.
In the bathroom, and they're laughing and joking about, and then they're running around like the corridors of IKEA, and they go into a kitchen and then they pretend that they're cooking, and that's what they're going to be like when they get married, etc. So we wanted to try and like recreate that in our film. So we went to IKEA, we did exactly the same thing. We filmed with our handheld camera and our flip camera, different shots of us running in between people, of us jumping on the bed, different shots of us jumping on the bed, different angles. We also did, because there's a variety of different kitchens, we chose the perfect kitchen that would represent IKEA like it did in the film, and we filmed myself making a meal for Alex, and then he then was eating it, and then after that we edited it all together and it turned out really well. But we did this just to basically show that they're happy times, and because we used the transition to go into IKEA, we wanted to show their relationship at their best when they were like looking for housing equipment and they were trying to move into a house by going to IKEA. So we think we did that really well.
And another scene which you used from 500 Days of Summer was the expectations versus reality scene, which is a split screen, and on one side of the screen was what he expected to happen, and the other side was what was actually happening. And we used this at the end of our film, and on one side was Ellie looking at the pictures with Alex together, is what she expected would happen, and this was in high key lighting to show her happy times. And on the other side was her looking at the pictures on her own, which was what was reality, and this was in low key lighting.
The challenging, because quite a lot of the pop music videos we looked at were in colour, because when you think of pop, you think like bright colours and really artistic. And because we chose a girl artist, we had a debate whether to do it in colour or in black and white. So we did a draft in both and uploaded them to YouTube and got audience feedback. And
a lot of Pixie songs.
like Cry Me Out, which is a song by Pixie Lot, that's all in black and white. And we thought as a group that it looks more professional in black and white, because it's quite a sad song, Broken Arrow, because obviously she's talking about her and her boyfriend splitting up. We thought that the colour didn't really fit.
And it looked more professional because we used different. We sometimes used the flip, which was in high definition. Other times we used the handheld camera. so the qualities were kind of different. So
And you
it
could
would,
tell the difference.
yeah, it cheapened the music video. So to put it all in black and white, it like
And we
completely
use
rearranged
the tools on iMovie to like edit the saturation.
Yeah,
So in
Yeah.
some
contrast.
in some scenes it looks different and stuff. So yeah.
And we also challenged it by having a narrative.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
most pop music videos only have a
Just stick to
performance element.
We had a bit of both. So
Yeah, we had a good balance.
Okay, so question 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback? Well,
Okay.
first, how did we get it?
Okay, well, we had a after school meeting with like year 11s, 12 and 13s. We was all in the hall. It was a really good turnout. There was loads and loads of people there, and we, as a class, we all made a questionnaire of like all the set questions, 2 questions per group, just basically saying what was really good about it and what was your favourite shot, etc., etc.
We got quite a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, good lip syncing. It was apparently
Yeah.
really, really good.
They liked the telescope at the beginning because they thought it was like a good opening shot. As not a lot of music videos you see opening with a girl like looking for a telescope, so they enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Apparently they liked the idea of the reversing clips later on in our video, because we started off with them being really happy, and then we took the shot of where they first met and reversed it to show that they're actually breaking up and they're not as happy as they first were.
Yeah. They liked our use of locations because we chose locations where couples would be familiar with, like going to the park together, and then we used more isolated areas when it was shots of Ellie by herself. Like we went up to Alexandra Palace and we filmed her on the top with like the London scenery in the background, which we thought looked really effective.
They thought it was a realistic portrayal of the storyline that was attracted to the target audience.
They also liked the studio, even though we use our photography room in our school.
With a white
We
backdrop.
used the white backdrop and one of the lights, but because we didn't get the whole lighting, we got the side of the lighting. It looked really professional, made it look a lot more like a studio. And we dangled a microphone and cut out the thing right at the
My
top.
hand.
Um,
They liked the transitions between the shots, especially the one where it went from them, Ellie looking at a photo going into the real life, because they made it looked more believable, like the story.
They liked the fact that it was black and white because it looked more natural and it fit with the emotion of the narrative.
yeah,
So what have we learned from our audience feedback? That I think
and we've done quite well.
we portrayed. I think we portrayed the
pop
genre well,
Yeah,
and we also did it slightly differently
Yeah.
to quite a lot of the other.
but we also stuck with like Pixie Lot's like theme, because she likes to be in black and white when she's doing sorrowful songs.
Oh, but we've also learned that having audience feedback is good because we decided whether to put in colour or
Yeah,
black and white
yeah.
by asking people.
So
We also took out a lot of things, the
Yeah.
reversing clips.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
we originally had the whole like last 20 seconds of the song was all clips reversed, but people said it looked a bit cheesy and that you wouldn't really see that
And
in a
too
pop music
repeated.
video. Yeah, so we just changed it to them on the bench reversing, and then we added in clips of Ellie by herself to make it look like they'd split up. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question
That's it.
4.
How did you use media technologies in the construction and research and planning and evaluation stages?
Well, when we was on set filming, we brought the handheld camera and the flips itself, and these flips were new to us because we didn't have them in year 12, so it enabled us to be able to film the material that we actually needed for our music video, but then someone else that wasn't filming was filming us filming,
Yeah.
and then we uploaded that footage onto our Macs, and we were able to
Did
make
like montage.
like editing montages,
Yeah.
and we put music over the top, and it just showed. We put it on our blogs, and it just showed that we were being more creative with the technology that we
We
had.
also thought that it was more efficient because we could film 2 different shots at the same time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we used some of the flip stuff.
Yeah.
in
We
our
did that in
actual film.
IKEA, didn't we? We had
Yeah.
the flip in one side of the kitchen and the actual camera in the other side, and we had 2 different shots of the same kitchen, so it made it look like we have 2 different cameras and 2 different angles to film it at, so it was really good.
And we also used it for behind the scenes footage. So
Yeah.
I would film Sophie filming Ellie and Alex, which shows our development.
Yeah.
It was good.
What else?
And-
We used
For the research and planning.
what were our blogs?
Yeah, we used YouTube,
and
YouTube.
we looked
Vimeo,
at,
the other.
yeah, we looked at a lot of like when we first started, in order to look at other music videos that existed, we was watching like music channels and
Yeah, we sat and
on
watched
YouTube.
those music channels.
And we watched the
Yeah.
film, like we had to watch 500 Days of Summer to really understand why they went to IKEA. Like we couldn't just, it was really hard to find just the clip of IKEA on YouTube. They don't have it, so we had to actually watch the film to see why they went to IKEA and
Established a relationship between
to
them.
see how the films portrayed IKEA in their film, and then to see how we could fit that into our music video. Well,
Yeah.
so
Anything else?
Evaluation stages.
Well,
this is
we're using a Mac now to film our animation. We did try
We're also
using
going to do a voiceover over our film to show
what
why
clips
we-
we used and
yeah.
why. So that's more like on the narrative base. But we tried doing the picture-in-picture and green screen on Final Cut Express. Was it Final Cut Pro? But because our the
the
pixel
camera quality on the green screen was
didn't
too
match
bad.
to so we just decided to do the split screen on iMovie because we
kept
thought
it
it was
basic.
better. So we used it all on iMovie, so it was all together.
Yeah, so if we could improve it, we would try the green screen so it actually works.
because Final Cut Pro was really
Yeah.
difficult to use.
So then
it
it would be her looking
just
at a
wouldn't
photo
work.
and they'd be moving within the side of the
And
photo.
if we
so-
could do the green screen, we also wanted to do like a home video effect, like she put in a
and then it
tape
would come up like on the TV
On the
screen.
television, yeah.
because the green screen.
They were our
didn't
first.
work.
They were our first lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we also use them for our storyboard at the start?
Oh, yeah.
We did like a
Animation.
We did an animation. Like we drew the photos of what each shot we wanted it to be.
Filmed
And
across.
played
And then
with
we
music.
played it as we went across with an iPhone, which was really good because
And we
with
brought
the
that
iPhone,
out on location, didn't we?
Yeah, because we
we-
didn't have to bring the full.
because
Storyboard.
with the iPhone, because obviously we're using iPhone, Apple, Mac, we could literally just upload it straight away without any plugs or anything. Got it onto the computer, and straight away we've got our footage there. So it was really like helpful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.